Hey, what's going on YouTube? Richard Razor Sharp here. As always, if you can click that subscribe button, like and share the videos, leave your comments, it's much appreciated. But today I'd like to talk to you a bit about the Andis Slimline Pro and is it worth buying in 2025? So firstly, let's just do a little bit of background on the Andis Slimline Pro. So it was originally released in 2016, and then in 2020 Andis in the UK released the upgraded version, which came with the GTX blade. So this was actually a modification a lot of barbers started to do before this was released, where they would get this blade and put it on the Slimline Pro. It came with a slimmer blade before, some of you may remember it, but then Andis released a new version, which was the GTX version. And so currently the price of the Andis Slimline Pro in the UK is around £70 to £80, dependent on where you buy it from. And it has a 2-hour runtime, and then the charge time is quoted at being around 2 hours and 15 minutes charge time. So that's just general overview of the clipper. So then I guess we should just talk a little bit about the pros and cons, the positives, the negatives that I see with this clipper before kind of deciding if it's one to be bought in 2025. So for me, some of the positives, and I've noted it down here so I don't miss anything out. Firstly, comfortable in the hand. I think that's, when it comes to a trimmer, I think that's a key thing. It should feel really comfortable in the hand. I still love how it has this like indent at the back. Let's see if we can get this into focus for you guys. There we go. Yeah, so it's got this nice little thumb indent just there that you can just put your thumb on, makes it very comfortable in the hand. And then just the overall slim design of it and the way it feels in the hand, it just feels lightweight, it feels very comfortable. That's another positive for me, is the weight. It is lightweight, feels robust, but not too heavy, so can be held for long periods of time, whether it be doing shape ups, detail work around the beard, or doing patterns. It's comfortable in the hand for that kind of use as well. Another positive for me is that it stays cool over long periods of time as well. So once again, I think it's very suited towards doing extended detail work, whether it be patterns and designs, but it does stay cool over a prolonged period of time. The blades are sharp. That's another positive there for me. The blades are sharp. It does need to be zero gapped, and I've said before, I think on a previous video I may have done about 2 years ago, with the Slimline Pro, I think it needs to be zero gapped a bit differently to other trimmers, in the sense that it's not the most powerful trimmer. So I find you need to really try and get the blades right near to the front of the outer blade, the cutting blade right near to the front of the outer blade, to really get these hitting properly. But when you do it right, these really do perform well in doing great shape ups and detail work as well. And then I'd say general build quality is really good on this. I mean, I've had this now since 2020. We're now in 2025. This is running beautifully, still runs well, still holds a good charge, and is still a go-to trimmer for me. So I think from a build quality and longevity perspective, it's definitely a good trimmer in that regard. And then I think the final thing that I will mention is the price. It's an affordable price, say in the UK around £70 to £80. So those are kind of the positives for me. The negatives, there's only a couple that I have. One, I mentioned, it's not the most powerful trimmer on the market now. There are more powerful trimmers now available on the market. So when it comes to balding out, it can do it, but it doesn't do the best job of it. And you might have to take a little bit longer doing balding out with the Slimline Pro, with the GTX blade, or if you had the standard blade as well. So that's one thing that I think is a negative based on the trimmers that have now come out since this was originally released. And then for me, the other thing is the charge time. So I say it's about, I think, 2 hours and 15 minute charge time, which in the current market is on the slow side, I think people would say, and I think you'd want it to be able to charge a bit quicker, or quite a bit quicker, I would say. So those are really the two negatives that I would say in regards to it. But in terms of a overall, if I want to say an overall decision, is this still worth buying in 2025? I think 100%. Whether you're someone that's just cutting hair at home, you want something to shape up your beard, your mustache, or to just do your own shape ups, I think this is very much serviceable and very usable in 2025, and is a great price point. And then also, if you are still a professional barber and you're in the shop or you're working mobile, wherever you're working, this still does the job. When you set these correctly, when it comes to doing shape ups, these really do hit hard, and do good, strong, sharp lines as well. So yeah, that's my view. I think 2025 definitely worth a purchase. But if you've already used these, leave your comments in the comment section. Let us know what you think of them. Do you like them? Do you not like them? If you don't, why not? So yeah, guys, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed this video. Until the next time, peace.